Hi guys, what's up? Welcome to Football Fan TV, and this is my top 10 players of the 2021-22 season. So, the ninth and 10th place was the hardest to decide. I had 4 or 5 nominees, and they were so close. Like before recording this video, I Joao Cancelo number 10, and now you guys can see it's KDP. It was like so hard deciding who should be 9th and 10th. But now I'm decided, and now let's get right to the video. So the 10th place for me this season was Kevin De Bruyne. According to me, he was the 10th best player this season. He had a brilliant season, double-digit goals and 8 assists, 16 goals and 8 assists, I think, in the Premier League, and like 6 or 5 or 6 goals, I think, in the UCL. That was just brilliant from him, and according to me, he's the 10th best player this season. And now let's move on to 9. And according to me, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent was the 9th best player this season. And I still can't believe he's only 21. He's still a kid, or 22. How old is he even? And he's 9th best player this season. Best right back in the world. And the not best defensive right back, but offensively he's brilliant. And this season he improved the defense also. He just had brilliant crossing. He's brilliant at not the best at defense, but he has improved a lot. By a lot, I mean a lot. And Liverpool won the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup. Um, they almost won the Prem, and they almost won the UCL. So they had a brilliant season. If you watch that season, you will know they had a brilliant season. And if you guys just look at the stats, you guys will still think they had a brilliant season. By just looking, they just lost by 1 point in the Prem. They won the Carabao Cup, they won the FA Cup, and they just lost by in the finals of the UCL. So now let's move on to my 8th place, and it's none other than the Ballon d'Or winner, Luka Modric. Luka is a brilliant footballer. People were saying that 2018 Ballon d'Or was undeserved, and according to me, it was undeserved. But he's still a top 10 player of the season. His passing brilliant. He was one of the reasons they beat Man City in the Champions League semi-finals. The pass to Rodrigo, and I'm a Barca fan, so Iniesta, Xavi are brilliant. Like they're one of the best Barca players ever. Top 10, top 5 even in my opinion. And at like 36, 37, at Lucas' age right now, Iniesta is that age. He's playing in the Japanese league. Xavi is retired. He's like 40, I think, 41. And he's the manager of Barcelona. But at that age, Luka is playing at the top level, and he's top 10 player in the world of this season. He just had a brilliant. He had a brilliant career. He's top 10 current players, but all time he's like top 50, top 40, even in some opinion. For me, he's up there, but won't say he's top 10, even not close. But he's still a brilliant player. Now let's move on to my 7th place, and 7th is Nkunku. According to FIFA, he's the best player. FIFA gave him like 20 special cards this season. Like it was like mad. Like he had like 3 player of the months, and then like 5 team of the weeks, and then he had like 1 or 2 just like random luck cards. Like FIFA just gives them. like some players just random cards, like ones to watch, shapeshifters, freeze cards like that. He got like 2 or 3 of them, normal card. He was like, and he had a brilliant season, double digit assist and goal in the Bundesliga. Brilliant season. According to me, the seventh best player of the season. He's only 23 and he has a brilliant future in front of him. And he's one of the best in the world this season. And that's it for him. Now let's move on to my sixth place. And sixth is Erling Haaland, who's gonna wear the Man City jersey. Let's go. No, let's not go. City are gonna be too unstoppable. But I think they're still not gonna win the UCL. If you wanna find out who I think is gonna win because they haven't won it. They never won it in the history, and I think it's gonna be continuing like that. But my opinion might change later on in the season. The season even didn't start yet, so he's gonna wear the blue shirt. The only thing is he's now injury prone. He's a bit injury prone. That's why he's this low in the list. No, he's easy top 5. He was. He might even be top 3, but I can just put him 6th because of like his injuries. He has less game played and goals scored, but he's still only 6th for me. He had like an injury. That's what held him back. Now let's move on to my top 5. 5th, Vinny Jr. He had a brilliant season. He assisted like half of Benzema's goals. People said he isn't good enough. People overrate him. He showed everyone what he's made of. A brilliant footballer. The Brazilian had just too much pace for anyone. He just ran through the whole defense of City and scored. He can just run through everyone, through that wing. He's too quick, cross the ball in, and Benzema just finishes it. He's a brilliant footballer. Won the league, won the UCL. He is just a really good left winger. And now let's move on to the top 4. So just missing the top 3. For the second, third, and fourth, you can put them in any order. But according to me, Mbappe was fourth. People will be like, bruh, he had such a good year. He was out in the round of 16 of UCL. He winning the league, and they do it every year. PSG would do it every year. So they have to go further in the UCL. Still nothing to take away from Mbappe, 23. He's got a massive contract, the biggest contract in football, and he had a brilliant season. He did really good, but according to me, he just missed the top 3 because these two, the third and second, I said, just slightly better than him, and the first is you guys even can't debate the first place. So now let's move to the third place, and it's the Egyptian king Mo Salah. The if this was based on January, so if this was January, I rate him first. He's first, but I think since then he dropped a bit. Still the top goal scorer, still the top assister. For me, third and second, them two just next to each other. But I think I should put him second now. Looking at it, but anyways, if they won the UCL, I think he might have been first. He was guaranteed second after that. But I think I should have put him second. That was a yeah. Now thinking about it, he would have been second or good. But anyways, hey, top goal scorer, top assister, won the Carabao Cup, won the FA Cup, lost the Prem by a point, lost the UCL final. A brilliant season by Mo Salah. He never fails to disappoint, and even with his FPL points, triple captain. He had a brilliant season. And now let's move on to my second place. That's Robert Lewandowski. He scored more goals than the games played. He was brilliant. They won the league. They reached the quarterfinals of the UCL. Won the cup. The UCL. That's the only thing. That's the only reason I could have put him third, because Mo Salah had uh, did better in the UCL. But if Mo won the league, he would have been second. But I just slightly put him third behind Robert Lewandowski. He had a brilliant season, top goal scorer in the league, and top five top scorers I think um in the UCL. Had a brilliant season. Last season he was the best. This season I'll say top three best. Top three. I I I will say Mo and Leva, they both are tied for the second place. So top three of them both. And the best player of the season, no doubt, is Kareem the Dream. Won the league, won the UCL. What else you can ask? Had a brilliant season, top goal scorer by a big margin in the UCL, and then was top goal scorer in the league. I think it's after a long time he won it, or is it his first time? Because like last two seasons, it was Lionel Messi, and then before that, it was Messi and CR7, mostly Messi, sometimes CR7. But now he won it for the first time, I think, or the second time. And this is your first time that top 10 players, there's no Messi and no Ronaldo. That's just mad. But Karim Benzema, beauty of a season, 100% deserving. He's gonna win the Ballon d'Or. Hopefully he doesn't get robbed. He's an easy Ballon d'Or winner. Hopefully he has a great future. He was the best player of the season. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe to the next guys, and see you next time. Till then, peace.